You'll notice how at the end of the last one, I didn't say see you next time, even though I guess it is technically a next time if you clicked on this just now. But I didn't record one of these yesterday, and I've tried to make pretty good on the goal of doing them at least every weekday. So I thought today, why not do 2 in a row? So today we have this all-time classic, Madeline by Ludwig Belemens. Madeline. In an old house in Paris that was covered with vines lived 12 little girls in 2 straight lines. In 2 straight lines, they broke their bread. And they brushed their teeth and went to bed. They smiled at the good, and they frowned at the bad. And sometimes they were very sad. They left the house at 9:30 in 2 straight lines, in rain or shine. The smallest one was Madeline. She was not afraid of mice. She loved winter, snow, and ice. And to the tigers in the zoo, Madeline just said, pooh-pooh. And nobody knew so well how to frighten Miss Clavel. And in the middle of the night, Miss Clavel turned on her light and said, "Something is not right." Little Madeline sat in her bed and cried and cried. Her eyes were red. And soon after Dr. Conn came, he rushed to the phone. And he dialed Danton 106. "Nurse," he said, "it's an appendix." Everybody had to cry. Not a single eye was dry. Madeline was in his arm, in a blanket, safe and warm. And in a car with a red light, they drove out into the night. Madeline woke up 2 hours later in a room with flowers. Madeline soon ate and drank. On her bed there was a crank and a crack on the ceiling that had the habit of sometimes looking like a rabbit. Outside were birds, trees, and sky, and so 10 days passed quickly by. One nice morning, Miss Clavel said, "Isn't this a fine day to visit Madeline?" "Visitors from 2 to 4, read a sign outside her door. Tiptoeing, with a solemn face, some flowers, and a vase, in they walked and then said, "Ah," when they saw the toys and candy in the dollhouse from Papa. But the biggest surprise by far, on her stomach, was a scar. "Goodbye," they said. "We'll come again." And the little girls left in the rain. They went home and broke their bread, brushed their teeth, and went to bed. In the middle of the night, Miss Clavel turned on the light and said, "Something is not right," and afraid of disaster. Miss Clavel ran fast and faster. And she said, "Please, children, do tell me what is troubling you." And all the little girls cried, "Boo-hoo! We want to have our appendix out too." "Good night, little girls. Thanks the Lord you are well. And now go to sleep," said Miss Clavel. And she turned out the light and closed the door. That's all there is. There isn't any more. All right, thanks for joining me, everyone. See you next time.